The International Court of Justice today handed down its ruling on the provisional measures sought by Guyana against Venezuela's planned referendum on December 3rd. The unanimous decision was read by the President of the International Court of Justice. In her ruling, she ordered that pending the final decision in the case, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela shall refrain from taking any action which will modify the situation that currently prevails in the territory in dispute, whereby the Cooperative Republic of Guyana administers and exercises control over the area.
Both parties shall refrain from any action which might aggravate or extend the dispute before the court or make it more difficult to resolve.
The court considers that in light of the strong tension which currently characterizes the relationship between the parties, the aforementioned circumstances present a serious risk to Venezuela acquiring and exercising control and administration of the territory in dispute in the present case.
It therefore concludes that there is a risk of irreparable prejudice to the right claimed by Guyana in the present proceedings that the court has found plausible. The court further considers that Venezuela's expressed readiness to take action with regard to the territory in dispute in these proceedings at any moment following the referendum scheduled for 3 December 2023 demonstrates that there is urgency, in the sense that there is a real and imminent risk of irreparable prejudice to Guyana's plausible right before the court gives its final decision. The court concludes from all of the aforementioned considerations that the conditions or the indication of provisional measures are met. It is therefore necessary, pending its final decision, for the court to indicate certain measures in order to protect the plausible right claimed by Guyana as identified by the court. The court recalls that it has the power, under its statute, when a request for provisional measures has been made, to indicate measures that are in whole or in part other than those requested. In the present case, having considered the terms of the provisional measures requested by Guyana and the circumstances of the case, the court finds that the measures to be indicated need not be identical to those requested. The court observes that the situation that currently prevails in the territory in dispute is that Guyana administers and exercises control over that area.
Guyana's President Finale, in a statement following the ruling, said he welcomes that ruling. The President's statement noted that today's ruling is legally binding on Venezuela.
The court has made clear Venezuela is prohibited from annexing or trespassing upon Guyanese territory or taking any other actions regardless of the outcome of its referendum on December 3rd that would alter the status quo in which Guyana administers and controls the Essequibo region as an integral part of its sovereign territory under the arbitral award of the 3rd of October 1899. Today's ruling is legally binding on Venezuela. Both the UN Charter and the statute of the court to which Venezuela is a party require its strict compliance. This is an opportunity for Venezuela to join Guyana in demonstrating respect for international law and the principles that govern peaceful coexistence. Guyana remains steadfast in its commitment to the international judicial process and the rule of law. It is fully confident that when the ICJ issues its final judgment on the merits of the case, it will conclude that the Essequibo is legally and rightfully Guyanese territory. We believe that justice, not force, should be the arbiter of international disputes.
We are resolved to maintain our region as a zone of peace, and we invite all nations to join us in this noble pursuit, the President said.